No! Oh! Oh, just get out. Get it out of here!
Yeah. Well, I have something here, Harry. It's showtime! I love this stuff.
No, that's a trick. That's some kind of special effects.
It's on record. I'm gonna save this stuff.
Hello, everyone, from the stupid to the moron. We're here to entertain you.
That's our demographic, all right. And you know what? And we'd like to welcome also idiots who are new to our demographic. Welcome, come on in.
Wow, we're finally trending with the idiots.
If you can find the way inside through the door, if you can figure out how to use it, come on in and enjoy.
Well, I would like to welcome everyone, all my friends, because friend has an end, but a friend is forever.
That's
no
right.
ending.
No ending forever. And as you can tell from Jordan's statement, it pretty much covers the demographics that Dan and I just went over.
Yep.
So, if you could just stop breathing through your mouth for one quick second, I'm going to reveal the suggestions we'll use today.
But don't stop breathing. We want to make that clear.
Okay, you stop breathing through your mouth again.
Yeah.
It's Rattler, Comet, and Onion.
Oh.
3 suggestions brought to us by
great
you.
Suggestions that are guaranteed to produce unreasonable fun
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Hot damn.
Well, guys, I guess you were right. That was a rattlesnake that bit me.
Yeah, we told you.
I'm finally willing to admit it.
I mean, it rattled clearly, distinctly.
Yeah.
You know, it was.
You're a strong guy. I just watched you punch a man named Bluto right through a mountain.
Yeah, yeah.
But, Popeye, I think this snake bite will kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not thinking so. If I can get some spinach in me.
all right. Well, hold on.
Little spinach in me, everything
First
will
you're
be
denying it was a
all
rattlesnake,
right.
and now you're denying it. You need anti-venom, Popeye.
Yeah, you need anti-venom.
No. I need olive oil
Well,
and a
maybe
can of spinach. That should be all I need.
drip some olive oil in there.
No, my lady.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I got a can of spinach here.
Okay.
If you want. Are you sure that? Don't you want like anti-venom or?
No, I
take it to
should
the
be able
hospital?
to. Should be able to just.
Do you want me to open that for you? Popeye?
No, I'm going to squeeze it so hard
I mean,
and
that
all the
venom-
spinach flies out and goes right into my mouth.
Popeye, olive oil was killed by that snake that bit you.
No, that can't be right.
Yes, she's nowhere near as strong as you.
That can't
She
be.
died very quickly from the venom.
No. She's normally really floppy like that. That's not a good indicator of her being dead.
I can open that can. For
No,
you if you want.
like I said.
I got a can opener right here.
Tell you what, I'm going to use my tongue as a can opener, and then I'm going to like smoke it through my pipe.
Oh,
What's
okay.
going to happen to the snake? It's getting further and further away.
Just let me.
You're
Just let
starting
me.
to perspire there, Popeye.
Just let me get this damn spinach open, okay? God. We cut to Popeye's funeral.
He was a sailor man. And he was what he was, as he would often say to anyone who would listen. I'd like to invite Bluto, who they've all had their disagreements, but he wanted to come to the funeral, and I'd like to invite him up here to say a few words.
Hi. It's a real shame that he died. You know, I always enjoyed getting bashed through a mountain by him. And I really especially enjoyed when he punched me so hard my head literally spun around my shoulders. Oh, that was painful. I'll miss him deeply. I know we all will. We all will. Of course, I killed the snake that killed Popeye. Nobody was super thankful for that. I'm still considered the town bad guy, which is unfortunate for my
it was a helpless
reputation.
snake. You were getting a little handsy with it, too.
All right, fine. Okay? I'm willing to admit that the comet is about to hit the Earth and we are all going to die, okay? I'm willing to admit it now.
Thank
Now?
you.
I'm ready to come to grips with it. Yep. I know we only got like a couple of minutes left here, but
Right.
I'm ready to come to grips with it now.
Okay.
I'm no longer in denial.
You denied it for so long.
I
It
know.
cost us so much.
Well, the thing is, though, I mean, you blocked every turn for which we could do something about it, so
Well,
it's
I
a little
was-
late now.
It's like, guys, come on. You're a little scaremongery, the whole time. Oh, the comment's going to hit there. Everybody's dead.
We had a mission all ready to go up there, break it apart so it wouldn't hit the Earth, adjust its trajectory.
I just wish you would have proposed it earlier, because then maybe I would have already gone through the phases of denial with enough time left to...
We proposed it as soon as we saw the comment.
Yeah, I know. It should have been earlier, maybe. Should have maybe predicted the comet would come and then understand how long it would take me to reckon with it as the leader.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because we actually, that's exactly what we did. We
What?
Yeah, the comet. There was no indication it was going to come near the Earth, so we told you in case it did change its trajectory, but now it is definitely heading toward the Earth. So now you've accepted it. Now maybe we can exercise the plan to destroy it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't think it's too late with just minutes left to exercise our plan?
I told him it was minutes left so that he would,
Wow.
come to the conclusion.
I mean, we have more time.
Yeah, we got like a couple days.
You guys really know me, That's really nice.
Well, we've worked for you for a long
Did
time.
you say we got a couple of days left?
Yeah.
Okay, so plenty of time to do this plan. You guys want to go to the bar tonight?
Yeah, let's go to the bar.
End of the
I
world
kind of want
specials.
to start on the plan, guys. I kind of want to
we should
get this
celebrate.
The
going.
comet's still going to be there in the morning, and if you knew me, you'd
okay,
know I love
all right.
to celebrate after getting good news.
If you are positive that first thing tomorrow morning,
First thing.
we will start the plan.
First thing. I mean, how hungover could we possibly
We
be?
cut to 2 p.m. Oh God, guys, was there something we're supposed to do today?
Play foosball, because it was on our list of things that were fun to do before that strike.
Oh, the foosball, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure there was something else, you guys. My
We should
head's
go
really
through the
fuzzy.
drive-through, because that helps.
I need some food. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
that
good idea.
helps.
That's a good idea.
It helps.
Great idea.
We cut to the drive-through. Nobody's in the drive-through. Where is everybody?
I don't know. Everybody seems to have vanished. There is some onion rings, though, that are just kind of dropped by the side of this car.
I mean, eat those because I really need some
May
grease
as
in
well.
me, guys.
May as well.
Is it weird that it looks like there's two suns, by the way?
I guess that is a little weird.
Is it? I think it's always been that way.
No, I'm pretty sure there's only been one for the
No,
longest
we'd
time.
have to... No, I don't think so.
All right.
There'd be some proof of that.
Guys, you know what I think we should do? We should just sleep on this, and then maybe it'll come to us
That's
the
probably...
next day.
We're not at our best right now.
Well, General, I tried to assassinate the person you wanted me to assassinate. However, due to budget cuts, my lethal weapon that I was supposed to use was replaced with this raw onion. And as you can imagine, the target survived.
No, what do you mean, as I can imagine?
What do you mean?
I
What
sent
do
a
you mean?
Marine on a mission,
Yes.
and I expect results.
I mean, the top of that onion looks pretty firm and pointy. You gonna jab that into him?
I use it. No, we don't jab it into him. I use it as instructed. I held it under his eyes. It merely irritated him.
But he was irritated, though, right?
He was irritated.
right,
Yes.
well,
He
at
said,
least
"What are
that's
you
something."
doing here? Somebody kill this guy."
A Marine finds alternate solutions when the initial plan doesn't work. This is very disappointing.
Sir, I used
Hugely disappointing.
every weapon at my disposal.
What, the onion?
I used the onion. Yes. I used the green onion,
Good.
Good.
which I was also within my purview to use.
What do you do with it?
Same thing. Kind of held it under his eyes.
Same exact tactics. It's,
There's a different onion, different tactic.
I mean,
that just goes without
unbelievable.
saying.
I just don't see how it's possible. for
what'd you do
us-
with the shallots?
I wouldn't use shallots, sir. That's a trick. I know that's a trick. I'm a Marine and I can spot a trick when there's a trick. But, budget cuts, man.
What do you mean budget cuts?
They're impacting our ability to do our job. You gotta give us more lethal tools.
That's unbelievable. DeVoe over here, he crept in and he assassinated the leader of Iran with nothing but a lettuce leaf.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I wrapped wire around the lettuce to carry it, and that did the lion's share of the work.
Lettuce leaf.
Okay, well, if you're so good, then you do it then.
All right.
This is
I'll
insubordination.
go kill the guy.
Great.
Sure.
Great.
Hey.
He'll go kill
Well, let me reveal your weaponry to you.
All right.
Bit of an upgrade from what you're used to. You're used to the lettuce leaf there.
Yeah.
Maybe an onion.
Yeah.
Well, I've got something that's really going to knock the socks off our enemies this time.
All right.
2 pumpkins.
Holy crap, these are heavy.
That's right. It's heavy artillery.
We cut to the next day. President of Iran found pumpkin in. So we're gonna cut. We're gonna cut. Just cut for a
What? I
moment
thought
there.
I was really feeling that
No,
one.
I'm just yeah, we really need you to cry. We really need like authentic tears here. And
Oh.
I
I guess I misread the
the
scene a bit.
Yeah, so we need you to cry.
Cry.
So what I'm gonna do is
So sorry. Sorry.
yeah.
My wife and child get torn away from me. The gunmen gun them down
Yeah,
directly in front
you.
of
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
And then I begin to
We need tears in your eyes. when
Weeping
you,
at
yes,
that point.
Yeah. You yell no, tears in your eyes.
Oh, okay.
So we have a
I
couple.
thought I was saying no to the tears.
No, I think you're saying no.
Like,
because
no!
Your wife and kid
And then the tears
were
don't
just
come.
gunned down, I think, is mainly where the no
Oh.
was going.
Yeah, because your wife and child.
Is that what that...
That's
That's not how I read that scene.
I think that's kind of what
Okay.
what we're going for. I
Sure.
think that's what the writer intended.
Sure.
So
sure.
there's a couple things we could
You're
do.
the
to make you cry.
co-directors. That's fine.
We could you can put some onion on your hand and it'll exacerbate,
I don't need any tricks.
No, you can
No,
cry
I
without
can-
the onion?
Yeah, of course. Crying command.
All right. Yeah, sure. All right. Are we ready to do another one?
Yes, we're ready to do it.
All right. Well, let's try it again. All right. Remember. So, okay. Wife and kid just gunned down right in front of you. Just let it go.
I just start right now? Just start with the
go.
tears?
We're rolling.
All right, buddy. This is it. Your wife and kid are going to get gunned down in front of you.
Wow. But now?
Yeah. Just go,
Before
go,
they
go.
even get shot? Hold on.
No,
hold on.
just-
Sorry. Can I just clarify? Before they even get shot, I'm sad?
Yeah. I mean,
He hasn't even gunned them down yet. I don't
you're
even know.
scared going into sad.
Right.
All right. And more.
So I'm kind of
more-
anticipating it.
Yeah.
Sort of like savoring the moment before they get gunned
maybe
down.
Savoring isn't the right word I would use, but okay, if that works for you.
It does.
Okay. Okay, let's try it again.
Okay.
All right. All right, buddy. This is it. Your wife, your kid, they're going to get shot to death right in front of you. I'm sorry, can we cut?
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
he's
Was
not
something
really.
wrong?
I
I was enjoying the
We
moment.
saw the savoring and enjoyment
Yeah.
savoring.
Yes,
What
yes.
we're looking for more of is oh my god, I'm so scared for my wife and child.
Right.
And then when they get gunned down,
That's when the tears
a
begin.
horrified, sad, no, and tears.
Okay.
Because you know there's nothing you can do about it, and they're gone and lost
Sort
forever.
of like Darth Vader at the end of the end of the episode 3 there.
A little bit of that. Yeah, but more like tears and less robotic.
Okay. Sure.
Okay? You're
Sure, I
doing
think-
great, by the way.
I think I
Good
get it.
job. All right, you ready to go?
It's pretty good.
Okay, all right, here we go. We're setting up again.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
Your wife and child are going to get shot to death right in front of you. And then is the effect inserted?
Yeah, you just have to make
just
the
kinda-
motion, and we'll put the flash in after. Yeah. And the wife and kid are off screen right now. We'll film that.
Right.
It's like, yeah, another angle.
There's no way
No.
you'd pay the actors to react while he's. There's no need.
No. He's
No
shooting,
need.
you imagine.
They don't need
No.
Okay, I sense you're struggling with this.
No. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling the motivation here. Before I was kind of enjoying the scent and the blood in the air.
That's
and
not what we're going for. Okay, I'm just gonna try another tactic. Hey, by the way, we're gonna break for lunch soon.
Okay.
They are completely out of fried chicken.
We cut. Infomercial is a tough thing, and I'm a little bit concerned that your onion frying machine, having exploded on many spokesmen before, is going to explode on our next spokesman
I'm
here.
willing to take the risk. I signed the papers.
You know-
I saw the footage. The horrifying footage.
Yeah, that one guy's head came right off.
I don't know how it even happened.
6th time is the charm. You know.
Sixth time is the charm.
Yeah, I think I've got all the kinks worked out. I'm using less pressure.
Right.
Excellent.
I mean, the product looks remarkably visually similar.
Yeah. I mainly kept most of it.
The oil is twice as hot.
Yeah. When you
For less time, then.
fry onions under pressure,
Yes.
the oil temperature can get way hotter than when you're not pressurizing.
That makes sense.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
All right, well, so for today's commercial, we're going to have you, Freddie, lower a live rattlesnake into the onion fryer.
Yeah.
Now, it may resist that.
Now, why is it a rattlesnake?
to
It's going
show
in?
how powerful this
Yeah,
machine
show how
is.
instantly it fries it up.
So you'd never fry a rattlesnake in real life, but if you wanted to, this
You
machine
could.
would allow you to do so.
It's like that thing where the knife commercial where they cut through the shoe. You'd never want to cut through a shoe with a knife.
But it
just show you how
proves the
strong
power
it
of the knife.
Yes.
It's
Understood.
to make the fryer look cool. It's
Yes.
intended to fry onions.
Understood.
And we advertise it only as such. But you're in there, and it's a segment where it's so tough it could even fry a live rattlesnake.
That's right.
I
And
see.
you're like posing tough and lowering
Yeah.
the
Okay.
snake towards the hot oil.
And the snake has been devenomized.
Not at all. No,
I
no.
don't think so. I don't think we have money for that.
To capture the intensity of the scene, this is a live snake, you know.
Okay.
So
Yes,
I understand.
Yeah, and as you can see, we need you on this very precarious pedestal while we're doing that.
And I'll just
there.
be kind of wobbling back and forth the entire time.
We really want to show that my automatic leveler will keep the pot level no matter
I mean,
how
it looks like it's
tilts.
splashing around pretty bad in there.
Well, I mean, don't go nuts. I mean, it's just it's within reason.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
We cut to the offices of a nightshade fake news outlet. The Eggplant. All right, boys. You write any more of these articles about lowering snakes into hot oil
What do you mean?
anymore, and we're going to have you shot behind the building.
Oh, come on. Like lowering snakes into hot oil, it's something that'll capture the public's attention.
People are wanting this kind of content.
Yeah. It keeps them, they're not taking it seriously. you know?
Johnson, I asked you for a funny article about a baseball thing, and you came back to me, and what was it focused on? A guy in the stands with a live snake lowering into some hot oil at
Correct.
a baseball game. You took it completely away. And you, Smithson,
You
Yeah.
remembered it was a baseball game. That's all I'm saying.
it's all live snakes in a hot oil with you, too. Writing these NASCAR sketches. You say it's about NASCAR, but what is it about? Some vendor in the stands lowering a live snake into hot oil.
I got a new story. I think you're gonna like this one, Chief.
Okay, lay it on me.
It's about the dating world. There's a lot of singles out there, a lot of people trying to find romance. But you know what? What if you found romance, went on a couple dates with a guy seemed real nice. Fourth date, you're out somewhere, and he just forces your hand into a live snake in boiling water.
I love that.
You guys are
Never
gonna
even
be
would have seen it coming.
bludgeoned to death.
Beautiful. Okay, can I pitch a story now?
Yes. We need stories. Pitch me.
Okay.
The Nightshade's going to be the number
It's a
one.
guy.
Man. Yeah.
Who puts a live rattlesnake into boiling hot
You
oil?
son of a bitch. I'm going to strangle you to death.
Well, I just don't understand what's wrong with these ideas.
I think they're pretty decent stories. I mean, they're public, they're human interest stories.
Yeah, everybody wants to know about snakes.
Write me something different. Have it on my desk next week.
All right. We cut to next week.
All right.
So hear us out, boss.
Yes, I'm all ears.
Bigger vat of oil, bigger snake.
Than you've ever seen.
Full anaconda being lowered into that.
Yes.
And a rattle is like kind of grafted to the back
we'll
of
need
his
to
tail.
tie a rattle to it.
I love it. Let's print it.
Great.
We did it again.
We did it again.
All right, let's go. We're gonna reset for the other angle. So you know what? Hey, great job. This cooking segment is really going well. Just have a couple questions though about the dish you're preparing. So you needed a lot of onion.
Yes.
It looks like. I mean, I'm not a cook.
I mean, I'm not a cook, but
Yeah.
I know a lot of onion when I see it.
It just seems like all you're preparing is onion.
You've been chopping onion for a solid 20 minutes of this program
I don't
so far.
see any other ingredients. I mean, is there going to be like a pastry? Is it a pie? Is it going to be like a stew? I don't see any meat or any other vegetables.
Such curiosity.
Yeah, I mean, I am curious. I'm curious to see what
The
this dish is
producers
gonna
are
be.
very curious to know what's happening here.
When it touches your lips, magnific.
Okay, yeah. But what is it going to be? Are we frying this? Are we boiling this? Are we baking this?
Yes, I feel your curiosity bubbling like a pot of water.
Okay, it seems weird that you had to struggle for a pot of water.
Should have been like 3 or 4 just loaded up.
You are a chef, right?
Yes.
I mean, you told everyone you were a chef.
Very much.
You got a TV show. This is going out. We got to air this, next week.
Indeed.
We cut to 20 minutes later. Are you going to do anything but onions? Honestly.
Wait
Last
and
time
see.
you seemed very convinced that you were going to do something.
I like to honor an ingredient. It's precious.
You've just been chopping it though. You haven't cooked it. I don't even see any pots around here.
I'm a simple chef. I use simple ingredients. Simplicity is the key.
I have heard that before.
I mean, this.
All right, guys, I'll admit to you. Maybe I was having a bit of a panic attack at some point.
Okay.
And I just started chopping, and I needed to continue chopping to ride the wave.
Okay.
I think I'm over the wave
You're
now.
over the
Okay.
wave.
I'm over the wave.
So we're gonna see like an actual recipe, an actual
Oh,
something being
yes.
prepared.
We're going to
Perfect.
cook.
So let's bring another ingredient. What's the next ingredient that you need for this one?
A live snake.
A live snake. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Maybe more. 2.
What do you mean two? What do you mean maybe? That's not very chef sounding to me.
What if we just ordered a bunch of snakes and we had them on hand?
Okay, I mean we can
for
get
dishes that you might make?
Yeah, certainly. They're useful.
Again, is it gonna be like a stew?
How about how do you like? Do you like a ribeye snake? Is that what you like?
A ribeye
I bet you're a
s-
strip loin snake
Never heard
man.
of a snip-loin snake.
It sounds good. I'll give it that.
Let me give you guys a couple of strip loin snakes.
Are you thinking of steak?
You like it well done or what? Rare?
Are you maybe possibly thinking of
I think
steak?
you're thinking of steaks.
Oh, when you taste it, what?
All right, maybe I think I'm just gonna go out and get some
Let's just get
steaks.
to steaks. I'm kind of interested now.
The guy at home like can't follow this recipe at all.
Well, we have the once in a lifetime opportunity, gentlemen, to hear me out.
Right, all right.
To castrate ourselves, kind of dress up in the same costume, and kill ourselves before this comment comes on by.
Sorry.
What y'all think about that?
Oh, the cults. You back to the cults.
Okay,
Castration.
once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, once in a lifetime.
I mean, can we just kind of sit here and wait while the comet's coming? Do we have to castrate ourselves? Is
That's
that a-
pretty vital to the comets plan.
That seems like that would be extremely painful. I would never want to do that voluntarily.
So if we don't castrate ourselves.
Yep.
So if we castrate ourselves, the comet will not hit us?
No. How's that gonna hit us? It's just kind of passing by.
Wait, the comet's not going to hit us
No,
now.
no, it's not gonna hit us. No.
So will it hit us if I do if I don't castrate
No.
myself? Will it hit us?
No.
So really, regardless of what I do, the comet's just going to pass by whether I castrate
Yeah,
myself.
but we're gonna hitch a ride on the comet through castration, dressing kind of the same,
Okay.
and all killing ourselves at once. We're gonna get on this comet.
I mean, I'm good. I don't really need to get on the comet.
Yeah, I mean, there's the desire to be part of a group.
Are you
So,
guys
like,
gonna
I
want to
get
go on a
that.
different comet?
No.
Yeah.
What? Like,
No.
What?
What do you
No.
mean? Yeah, well, hold
No.
on. You're going on a different comet?
Oh, well, there's a lot of comets out there. Maybe a fella doesn't want to just pick one comet.
Maybe there's one that doesn't require we castrate
Oh,
ourselves.
there,
to get
yeah,
on.
right.
What if a comet comes along that burns hotter and brighter
Okay.
and moves faster?
You can't castrate yourself twice. What would you give up?
Something. You'd have to sacrifice something. I don't know. That's a good question.
TV?
A philosophical question. Well, yes, you could sacrifice that.
TV.
TV, I
Give up
guess.
TV.
Yes.
Okay.
Give up a little TV.
Right. I guess it doesn't have to be so drastic.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
don't just jump right to
The
castration.
comet didn't even ask for it, to be honest. It just seemed like the right thing
You
to do.
just, I think, yeah, we very much got that impression that you were winging this.
Yeah, I tried to give up anger. Believe this. Me. Tried to give up anger for 40 days. Failed miserably.
Yeah, I mean, you yelled
I'd
at me
imagine
the other
so.
day. For just, opening my soda too loud.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it is pretty loud. I wrote you several notes.
Punch me
How
in the
many
face.
times do I how many notes do I have to write? No, before I get angry.
I know. I
But-
mean, I do this to you. You try to control yourself. But
Yeah.
I
Makes
just
sense.
make you crazy like
does
this.
make
I
sense.
get it.
I'm glad we got over this before that comet passed by, you know?
No, the comet is still on the table, okay? We can still do the castration. We can still do the dressing like each other, and, it'd be cool.
When we dress like each other,
Yeah.
would we have to dress like you?
Yes, like me is what I meant when I... Sorry. Of course, obviously.
Okay, all right.
Duh, that's of course what I meant.
If we were dressing like Jordan, maybe I'd be in.
You don't like the all black with
No.
fashionable Air
no,
Maxes?
No.
Okay, well,
Like
that's
Jordan,
fine.
look at it. He's wearing a suit. He's
That's pretty good.
snazzy, right?
And surprisingly comfortable if you get measured in the neck. That's where it needs to fit.
Yeah.
I just
right?
thought the comet might be a little offended, if we were better dressed than it.
It was razzmatazz,
Right? You gotta have a little razzmatazz if you're gonna be around a comet, man.
It's showing respect to the comet.
Honor it.
Well, I'm trying to honor it here. I'm trying. I'm giving up my testicles and all that. What are you guys giving up?
You didn't
Nothing
already-
so far.
You didn't already do it, did you?
Why, just presuming that the comet would want that?
Yeah.
I would look favorably on those who just kind of knew.
He dresses elegantly in all black, so there's no way we would know if he was, wet
It's nice
or
and
dry.
smooth down there. You wouldn't even know exactly. So I'm going to decline to answer.
Yeah. But you are a fine dresser. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
It is
Very
nice.
fine dresser.
I
Thank
just
you.
don't think it's for me.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Then I'll just... Not really as much fun to just...
I will have some of this Kool-Aid, though.
Okay, now we're talking.
Nice.
So, gentlemen, I have some alarming news. We've been communicating to the public for many, many years now that a meteor killed the non-avian dinosaurs.
Yes. I kind of built my whole foundational belief structure around that.
We all have. It's on all our museums. It's,
Yeah.
we have now...
Any even dent to that would put such a hole in my...
well, I mean, you're really making this harder and
even
harder
a
for me
little
to say.
dent. Like, just something that, like, maybe even have a question about that would just probably just set me right over the edge.
Well, there's you're not gonna like this new evidence that we've just found here. It turns out that what really killed the non-avian dinosaurs was, it was a cult. They thought the meteor was gonna hit. It didn't. They were all very cultish apparently, and they killed themselves expecting to be able to hitch some sort of ride on it.
Okay. I can bring this in. I can bring this into myself.
Yeah.
Well, the meteors did still kind of kill them in a way.
In a way, yeah, in
Right?
a way. But yeah,
way.
we discovered the Kool-Aid packs, the primitive dinosaur.
Wow.
Kool-Aid that they
Wow.
used bowls they mixed it in.
Wow, the bulls survived all this time.
Yeah.
This is incredible. These look just like modern day Kool-Aid packs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are
wow.
fantastic. They're
Fantastically
kind of
preserved.
plasticky, kind of.
Well, yeah. Apparently, they dinosaurs in plastic.
I don't know they had that back then, but it makes total sense.
So anyway, I've written a paper on it.
I'll sign off on that.
Gonna publish it.
Peer
yeah.
reviewed.
Nice.
Thank you.
I will
Thank
also
you. Yes.
review that as
Peer
a peer.
reviewed, my friend.
Peer
Nice.
reviewed, publishing,
Sweet.
and ready to go.
And I got my paper, of course, which is how I found a bunch of undiscovered, previously, dinosaur artifacts.
Wow.
Where those brontosauruses, the ones with the really long necks,
Right.
you know, known for
Familiar?
eating leaves
Yeah.
and stuff. Turns out, we found out, a bunch of them choked to death on grocery bags.
Wow.
Oh God.
Prehistoric grocery bags. Would you
Wow.
believe that?
Wouldn't be able to tell. I mean, it get clogged right in that neck of theirs.
Yeah.
The good old kind, not the kind that you have now, where you got to sort, but the ones from before, where they
Yeah, where they didn't care how much plastic they
Yeah.
were using. They were thick. They were sturdy.
They'd have to be to carry dinosaur groceries.
exactly right, and they were found in the neck, right in the neck bones, preserved,
In the neck bones.
right
So they
next to the
they
neck bones,
suffocated in
not
there.
in the neck bones,
Yeah,
but next
yeah.
to them because
Right.
The esophagus doesn't run through the neck bones.
Right.
Yeah,
Of course,
found
every
them,
scientist worth his salt knows that.
found them at a dig site that I was working at, and
Yeah, and
Wow.
it isn't at all possible that they just blew in.
not at all possible,
Okay, all right.
and in no way connected to the nearby shopping mall.
Yeah. That's still
That
advertises
recently
the-
brought back
Yeah.
good old
Yeah,
style.
it's really going against the grain there.
Well, I found something crazy at a dig site, too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, can I get a sign off before?
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't know you had a paper. You didn't say anything about a paper.
Peer reviewed,
Of
fellas.
course.
All
Right on.
You didn't say anything about a paper.
Thanks,
Sheesh.
fellas.
Well, I found something at a dig site, too. I think you guys are going to be pretty impressed with.
All right.
I've got it. Just sealed in this briefcase here. As you can see, that's a 1978 recording of the Rolling Stones live album Love You Live, signed by Mick Jagger.
Wow.
Found that at a dig site there. So the dinosaurs, I figure, must have had access
They
to
must have been huge Stone fans.
huge Stones fans, right? It makes sense,
Yeah,
really, when you
I
think
guess,
about
I
it.
guess.
Just the sound. It sounds right.
Stones.
That album came out a while ago, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
Dinosaurs lived
1978.
a while ago.
It's been a while.
Right.
And now that the meteor didn't take him down, all bets are off. Who even knows?
Stone Age
Right.
and the Stones.
So, can I get a sign off on that?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, don't sign on the
Yeah,
record, though. don't sign on the record.
paper,
Oh,
sign
you're
on
right.
paper,
Just
sign
on the
paper.
paper, please.
Don't worry.
Yes.
There we go.
Destroy your
Okay, my artifact. It's an artifact.
Your artifact. yes.
Fossil, I think they're called.
Your peer-reviewed artifact.
Yeah. So
Excellent, gentlemen. Well, I guess we'll see you next month.
great.
Fine day of paleontology.
Fantastic
Fine,
day of
fine day.
paleontology.
So, as you can see in our announcement today, JFK actually died by rattlesnake bite. That
Wow.
was the real secret that was being
That must
withheld.
by why he jolted back like that because he was like, snake bit.
Bit. Ah!
Yeah.
Doctors could have put his head back together, but he
Why bother?
succumbed- He succumbed to the venom.
All right.
Why bother?
Why
The
bother?
venom's
That
already in
explains
the
why
system.
Jackie
bother?
Onassis was, well, Jackie Kennedy back then was
Trying to get
desperately
away.
trying to get out of that car
Because there was still
a
a snake right in there.
The snake was indeed
Yeah.
in the car.
You wouldn't
yes.
need to worry about a magic bullet if a snake was crawling around in there either.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it could strike.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Down and to the left.
Whoever,
switch directions
right,
in the
whoever
air.
you need.
They've added
Just
some
twisting and
bounces off
twirling.
of the snake based on this new discovery.
Right. Makes sense.
We cut to the assassination of JFK. Oh, hey, sorry, I didn't know anyone else was in the book depository.
Oh,
I see you have a rifle there. Were you trying to assassinate the president? Because I'm here to assassinate.
really?
Yeah.
Well, that's very interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna throw these snakes at him.
Oh.
We can do it from the next room over though. If you're gonna be shooting.
Well, I
from this-
was going to shoot from this room. If it's no trouble.
I mean,
If it's no trouble to go to the other room, I mean.
we can probably still hit the car from the other room, eh? How far can you throw a snake?
Pretty far. Oh, I don't. My throwing ability is good.
All right.
I'm thinking about our hearing. Now our hearing might be okay. We could get earplugs, but it might bother the snake's hearing. Even though I am going to be throwing the snake,
if I were to shoot before the
The
snake
rifle
was out.
might bother the snake hearing. is
I
what
hear
you're
what you're saying.
I like to be ethical in what I do.
Okay. How about this? Point of assassin's pride, I
Yeah,
guess
yeah,
we'll call
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I won't shoot until the snakes are already
So when we
unleashed.
throw the snakes and then fire
That's my
your gun.
cue to fire.
I
The
appreciate
snakes in the
that.
car
You know what?
already.
I appreciate it.
'Kay.
The snakes appreciate it.
No,
They're
it's no
actually very
problem.
sensitive.
It's no problem.
They do, and treating animals well is very important.
Snakes
to
are
us.
very misunderstood. I totally understand.
Thank you. I didn't know you were a part of the subculture, sub niche.
I am the
That-
code of that sub niche who enjoys snakes.
Wow.
And also assassinating presidents.
Yes. Hey, this is two communities coming together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is nice. Hey,
Nice.
after all this, maybe you want to get a bite to eat or something?
I mean, probably not. I'll most likely be on the run, but
Us
yeah,
too.
we'll probably
Us
have to get out
too.
of here pretty quick.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Pretty
in
quick.
another world, though,
Yeah,
maybe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We cut to. We cut to
the assassination of Lincoln.
That's what I was gonna say. Sic semper tyrannis. Ooh.
All right, fellas. So you want to start a biker gang, hey? And that's why you come to my shop. Get some emblems on your vest.
Yeah.
yeah,
you know?
micro gag. You got to start small. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta tell you, you're facing stiff competition. How many are you? Just two?
Just
the
two
two
so
of us.
far.
Yeah.
So far.
So far.
We both got some new bikes, and we thought, you know what? Let's start again.
Yeah, once we get the emblems on, it's going to
Yeah.
look really like something.
Well, you got three choices
right.
for your gang name. If
Okay.
you want to choose from the wall.
Because I'm assuming those are ones that haven't been taken yet, and that's why
Yes,
they're on the wall.
that's
Okay.
right.
We don't want to take one that's already been
Yes,
taken by somebody.
something new.
That's rude. Somebody
Yeah.
new.
You
All right.
fellas alone it.
All right, what do we got on the wall? What do we got left?
You can be the Rattlers.
That's pretty good.
It's all right. Sounds pretty good.
Rattlers, yeah.
Rattlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Well, for the one choice, yeah.
Okay.
Or if you want to choose something else.
Hey, what about that one, that onion-looking thing out there? Is that the leaks? The leaks? Is that a leak?
The leaks.
Wanna be
yeah.
the leaks?
You want to be
I
the
don't
leaks.
know. That's
We could put like leaks in our helmet, right? So like that green thing sticking up.
right.
The leaks.
I don't know if is that the gang we want?
I don't know. Leeks are pretty badass, right? You can make various things with them.
We're not gonna have a lot of time for cooking. We're gonna be busting skulls.
Oh, you can
know,
bust them with a leek.
hitting
They're
people
pretty
with
dense on the
chains.
one end. You can whack someone pretty good with a good sturdy leek.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
maybe it's a
or
weapon.
or
Okay,
there's
alright.
a third option.
A third option. Here we
Yes. A bunch of eunuch weirdos who believe that our souls will be captured when a star flies by if we cut off our genitals.
That's what we would call ourselves.
That's
seems
all
really
written out on the
long.
vest.
That seems very long.
Very verbose.
We
Yeah.
can shorten it to like the comets.
I mean, I guess kind of
Well.
loses the spirit of what that actually is.
Or the
there.
eunuchs. Is that any better? The eunuchs? We'd have to constantly be explaining what it is.
Yeah, I know.
What if we do like Unix, like the software program with the
Well, that's
IX?
just even worse. Nobody knows that. It will look like nerds.
Okay, yeah. I think
Has to be the leaks, doesn't it?
leaks. I think leaks is what we're thinking.
Yeah, we'll do the leaks.
The leaks. All right. I'll fetch the vests for you. Comment. Here, boy.
What was that?
That's a whistle for my
Does
dog.
your dog respond to that
Yeah,
sound?
my dog fetches the vests.
Good lord.
Well, fellas, it's a tragic day at the basketball court today. Of course, the San Francisco Rattlers facing the San Diego Onions.
Yes.
And today there's been tragedy on the court when during the fun part of the game, the part of the game that's supposed to be enjoyed by all the folks at home, the fun bit where we bring out that little dog Comet, that golden retriever, and do the fun basketball game at the halftime. You two from the opposing teams carry your feud out onto the court. And you dribble that dog to death with a basketball. The both of you wrestling over the ball, dribbling onto the dog.
Why we didn't know the
crushing its
dog was
bones.
on there? You know,
Yeah.
we were just trying to fight over the ball.
Yeah.
Despite all the yelping and screaming from the dog,
I thought it was him.
I thought that was you.
Right.
making those
See, we
noises.
thought it was each
they're
other.
biting on your legs and your arms.
Again, yeah, I wouldn't put anything past this guy.
This guy too, he'd bite your legs.
The cries from the crowd where people screamed, "Good Lord, they're murdering a dog in front of us."
I thought it was a euphemism
Yeah,
for something, right?
me too.
Like, it's like if that was like rhetorical. Like,
Yeah.
like, this guy's a dog and I'm murdering him.
That's what
right?
I thought they meant about you.
And when they said there, I thought, they were being nice and not assuming my gender.
It could be anything.
Well, despite your horrible behavior, the league is suspending you for one game.
Well, I'd like to know who let a dog on the court.
The whole stadium, the whole league,
Yeah, it was. I
everybody.
guess it was kind of this mascot thing that they do at halftime.
It was a beloved mascot.
Why were we arguing over the ball at halftime again?
I don't know. I think because we started when the whistle went, and
Right.
both of us were like, "Well, we didn't get to finish,
So
we
basically
thought
you
we
gotta
better go
wrestle
out
that
there."
ball out
Yeah,
there. Okay,
yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
It's fair.
We'll take the next game off.
So one game, right?
One game.
We cut to the game after that game. Okay, we would like to put our feud aside for a second and profusely apologize.
Yes,
We-
make amends.
We did not know that Make-A-Wish Foundation kid was going to be wheeled out onto the court.
Nobody had told us before
Yeah.
we started wrestling over the ball.
Yeah.
And in our defense, his tiny, bald, cancer-ridden head did look an awful lot like a
I
basketball.
thought it was the ball.
So did I.
Yeah. We
I,
both-
in good faith, thought it was the ball.
Fellas, I got to be real with you on this one. It's going to be heavy.
2 games?
Yes. 2 games.
That's a lot of games to
That's
miss.
a lot of games to miss this season. It's already tight.
And I don't know how you're going to recover from this.
Well, I mean, what if we say sorry to the cancer kids' patient, like parents?
Yeah, that might be a great idea, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe just a sorry. Give them free tickets to the next game.
That's a great idea.
We cut to the news. The father of a Make-A-Wish child faces charges today in court after murdering people with a snake that he pulled from his jacket that they thought was a gun at first, but later turned out to be a venomous snake after they dribbled on his son and roughed his son up.
We cut to the news broadcast after that broadcast. So we would like to apologize for continuing our feud on your news broadcast and killing your weather girl.
Shouldn't have done that.
We were here to apologize for killing the son of the kid and killing the dog, and he started apologizing harder than I was apologizing, and
Well,
it pissed me off.
I came prepared.
Yeah, well, I mean, I came to play. I came to apologize. But you know what? Then we started wrestling, and there's a ball thrown at us. We started fighting for
Yeah,
it.
who threw the ball? That's what I'd like
The
to
weather
know.
girl kind of got in the way, and we would like to really apologize.
It's okay. We have plenty of weather girls.
Okay, good.
Good.
We'll find another.
Yeah. So we won't even miss any games for this one?
Not for this one,
All
fellas.
right.
Ah,
Sons, it's time I pass my legacy down to you. I've been scrimping and saving our whole lives. You know how we've been living so poor and
Yeah.
living so hard
We
and
noticed.
Lean.
living lean.
Living lean.
We've been taking slices of meat and slicing them up so that we can all have a slice.
yeah. So you've been
So
saving.
I've
up
been
all this
saving,
time?
but I've been saving so that you guys can have something now that I'm about to die.
well,
Oh,
that's-
thank you.
That's really That's really amazing,
Really
Dad.
generous of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
What'd you save up?
Well, this is my life savings, remember?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is like the culmination of all the effort I've put into life
Okay.
up to this point.
Yeah.
And you know, it's been a lot.
A lot. You're a devoted man.
I am a devoted man. I'm devoted to my 2 sons ever since my wife died in that horrible Thresher accident.
Yep. That you told us about. I provided zero evidence of.
You don't
but
need
told us
evidence.
about.
You're my sons. You need to believe
Oh
your
no,
father.
we believe
We
you.
do.
We believe you, Dad.
Good, good. All right, well. Are you ready for your inheritance, boys?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
There's one for you and one for you. 2
Thank you.
fresh onions.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You've been saving it up the whole time.
Been saving up for that.
This
Well,
is.
I mean, they grow like you. They don't take like years and years to grow.
I've been saving up to buy one.
Oh, they bought these.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Best I could buy.
You bought them
Yeah,
just like at a store.
at a store. Well, not really a store so much as a shop for things such as that. Precious
It's
possessions.
a grocery store.
No, it was from a man in an alley.
Oh,
You want alley onions.
I mean, they look pretty good. They're
He
pretty
told
big.
me what their worth was, and I spent the proper amount.
Well, hold on.
I've been saving
And
for
this is-
years, the culmination of my entire
This
life.
is your legacy.
How much did he tell you they were worth, and how much did you pay for these? Just
Well, I happened to have the exact right amount that he was
Okay.
looking for the onions.
That's convenient.
How much was that?
Well, once I cashed in the bonds and all the stocks and
Also, your entire net worth.
yeah, and I like sold all the rare comic books and
What are we looking
stamps
at
and
here?
such that
I need to know a dollar figure, Dan.
once I got rid of the rare paintings and cars that I'd been
Yeah.
stockpiling, it came out to just under 4.5 million
4.5 million for
between the two
the
onions.
two onions.
So you guys are only getting around 2.2 each there.
Because I mean, there's a grocery code on this. I mean, if I just type this up with the 4398, yeah, I mean these sell for about $1.95 a pound
Wow.
down to the store.
So 1.95 for the pound.
No, $1.95
Per pound.
Per pound
So it's like a
of
conversion to English pounds.
Wait, hold on. I think you're talking dollars and you're thinking millions. Or
I think he spent millions on these from a
Yes.
guy in an alley who
That's-
just bought these for like $2.
I
down at the
agree.
grocery
Well, no,
store.
I don't
the
agree with
store.
that part, but up to that point, you were correct.
why?
You boys would have something.
Like some onions for what?
Well, so you'd have something tangible after I was gone. This is really not the gratitude I was expecting here.
Well, I mean, the only thing you can do with this is, I don't know,
Put them in a stew?
kill a foreign dictator.
I mean, yeah, you could sell those, save them up, give them to your children, pass them down.
Maybe we can finally start that cooking show we've always wanted.
We could. Let's do it. Well, fellas, the idea of the cooking show with the act involving what you involved, let's just say it, animals that are dangerous,
Yeah.
that cause a lot of chaos and harm in the studio.
That was a good TV, though. Let me
Great
tell you that.
TV.
Incredible success. Couldn't be happier.
The beef Wellington comes out the oven. Hundreds and hundreds of poisonous snakes plummet from the sky into the studio audience.
And I'm trying to pop popcorn with hippos nearby.
What could go wrong?
You know?
It was electrifying TV. Loved it. We want more.
Okay.
All right. Well, I did have an idea of maybe making a quiche Lorraine,
Ooh, that's nice.
but here's the catch. In a den, live lions,
Wow.
like hungry ones too.
Yeah.
Don't feed them for a bit.
That's great. So then they're really hungry. They get
Yeah,
the
yeah,
scent
yeah.
of the.
And that quiche Lorraine's gonna start cooking. They're gonna get really hungry.
Yes, they will. They have an impeccable sense of
Yes.
smell.
Yeah.
Their olfactory senses are
And
incredible.
all that's separating them from the studio audience is a thin sheet of plexiglass that you can like lift up.
Easily lift up.
Easily lift up if you need to.
I love it. We could automate that.
I mean, the
Yeah.
only,
Have a
the only
machine
way I
come.
could think of making it more dangerous is to use grizzly bears instead of lions.
Ooh, well, see, that's for sweeps. You know, we gotta save some of these ideas.
Yeah, I agree. I think grizzly bear I would rank as a slightly more powerful animal.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
So you need a
one
more
on
powerful
one.
dish.
But I mean, lions are like a group of animals, though. Where grizzly
Yes.
bears,
Pack. That's right.
That's
one at a
true.
time.
That's true. You don't often run into a pack of grizzly bears.
No. Thank goodness for that. But
Now,
What if we flooded the studio with grizzly bears and made a pack? See what happens. Have a bunch of grizzly bears ever been at the same place at the
yeah.
same
That's a good
time?
question.
they might attack each other more there so than us.
Well,
but
who knows? Maybe they'd naturally form into a pack if they were allowed to be together
It
like
would depend
that.
what recipe you were planning to make.
I think so. If it was salmon, I think they'd definitely
No,
gang
yeah,
up.
there you go. Salmon.
Let's
Salmon.
do it.
Salmon and leek pie.
We cut to the end of that season. I think it's safe to say that we have brutally tortured our audience over these last 10 episodes of television.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
For season 2, what if we release germs into the audience?
Oh, you don't even see the
Just
see
the
creature.
measles. Suddenly, everybody has measles.
An invisible danger.
Yes, an invisible danger.
I like it.
So they're all scared. They're in a plexiglass room, as we like to have them in.
And
Yeah.
then,
We lift up the plexiglass. They're like, "Oh, I'm not immediately dead."
yeah.
I love it.
But when they go home, measles.
And
Yeah.
fear turns to dread.
And then
Yes.
they all get to make baked Alaska.
That's right. Baked in a lot of baked Alaska following that.
Delicious baked Alaska, the best.
We cut to the end of season 2. So, again, war crimes, it's been described as.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
we were at war, which we weren't.
Gave us our idea for season 3. Actual war crime.
Yes. A thin plexiglass sheet separating the studio audience, a.k.a. the enemy, from an M1 Abram tank. I think you'd have some pretty riveting television on your hands.
Steak frites.
Fantastic. We cut to a Hollywood studio. Stephen, George, you've brought me another Indiana Jones script, and I read it.
And loved it.
Snakes again, huh? He's
Yeah.
afraid.
Well,
Still
he hates snakes, remember?
He hates those snakes.
really hates snakes.
Lots of snakes.
Hates
There's
them.
So many snakes in this room.
This one really leans on that. In fact, you could say it never moves past it.
Yeah. We just kind of start with him just in a temple. Don't need to know what he's getting.
Well, what's scarier than snakes,
Just
right?
lots of snakes. Lots and lots of snakes.
Yeah.
Probably Nazis, maybe.
Many snakes.
Yeah, we wrote the Nazis out of this one.
Just
Well,
didn't-
while there are Nazi snakes, I mean, you blended them at one point.
Yeah. I mean, there were definitely snakes that have Nazi-ish leaning to
and
it.
ties, yeah, you
That's
know.
how we know people like the Nazis, so that's how we kept them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I guess it's a movie.
Right, that's all you need to say anymore.
You
It's a
said
movie.
you wanted a movie, and that's what we got you.
Excellent work, fellas. Here's gold bars.
Indiana Jones and the Snake of the Snakes.
Okay. Guys, I just don't even know what to do with you anymore. I'm not going to let you use the high-powered telescope here at the observatory if you keep shouting that a comet's coming every time you look through it. Okay? One time, very funny joke.
Yeah.
A 100 times, it gets a little bit annoying. I'm
Actually,
not going to lie.
I think it's kind of an evergreen joke.
No, it's not.
Just as funny the first time as it is on time 1 million.
I mean, it's always kind of funny. You know, because, I mean, the joke is that there isn't a comet coming.
Yeah, I understand the
And
joke.
everyone goes, oh my god, really? And we're like, no.
No more.
You think it's the boy who cried wolf?
Yes.
Yeah?
If an actual comet was coming, then nobody would believe you. I already don't believe you. It's already too late. It's the boy who cried wolf, and then the boy who cried wolf 10,000 times more until everybody around him just said, you know
Okay,
what?
all right.
To hell with ya.
We won't do that joke again.
Okay.
All right.
We cut to the next day. So
There was no comet.
we thought, you know, looking through the telescope and yelling that there was a wolf.
It's not funny.
Well, come on.
The lens was a bit dirty. It did look like there was something.
Like it was a smudge across.
When you moved fast across the light, you know? It was like this shadow. And it was like, whoa, is that? I think it. And then, you might as well yell it at that point.
Yeah,
A
just in
comet
case.
is coming.
I'm gonna give you guys one more chance.
And okay, we cut to the next time. Look, dudes, I thought the comet was like, you know, like coming.
That's not.
And when I
No.
said it, I yelled it.
A comet is coming. And he thought it was ejaculating.
That's not. At what point in your scientific training did you learn a comet could ejaculate?
This is what it looked like through the nebula.
Yeah.
And I wanted you guys to see it. That's why I yelled in that panicky
the
way.
comet is coming.
We cut to the next day. Guys, the band, the comet is coming, and that's why we were screaming.
Yeah, we saw the poster up and we
the
were
band
really
is
excited.
the comet, not the
Well,
comet.
it was the comets and then, you know, like, well, Bill Haley.
One died.
Yeah, they don't have Bill Haley anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's Bill
Yeah.
Haley during all this?
He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah.
And the comments just
It's-
carrying on.
it's
There's only
actually-
one
it's just
comment.
It's
one.
only one
actually.
of the only ones left alive. The rest are all passed away.
Yeah.
Just because you are technically saying something that is true does not make what you are saying true.
Cut to the next day. Look, it's their large pizza, and it's called the Comet, and I placed the order, so of course I'm going to yell the Comet is coming.
Yeah, he saw through the telescope that the van was coming up to deliver the pizza. He was excited.
Why are you looking at the road with the telescope? Look at the sky.
Are we not supposed to be abusing our power here at the
No.
telescope factory?
Everything I've said has been indicating you should not be doing that.
I use that thing for so much. Oh,
Yeah,
you knew.
yeah. Like we don't even like. I don't even know why we don't even know what this place is called. This is an observatory. He just called it the telescope.
I use it for
He
snake.
did, didn't he? I'm so numb to you two's antics, I didn't even catch it.
I use it for snake watching. You're looking up there. I'm pointed down
Snake
at the grass.
watching.
Yes.
Like bird watching, but for snakes?
You have to zoom way back because
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
trying to look into space.
It's a
and
big
stuff.
telescope. It's actually kind of hard to focus. Like if you're looking on the
It's
ground.
not meant to be looking at the
Well,
ground.
I
clearly.
know. I had to take some
You know
lenses
how
off.
much you know how much adjustment we had to make to get it point down. We had to take gears out of there
It was a
and
lot.
reattach them.
Yeah.
God damn it. It's lucky you two are the best two scientists we've had around here lately.
Telescope factory.
And the last thing I'll note is that the next planet over was struck by a comet because its comet watchers, astrophysicists, whatever you may call them, were joking around, farting around, making jokes
Wow.
about things. And meanwhile, a comet
I don't know. It sounded like one of the
Asteroids.
guys was being pretty serious about the whole thing.
destroyed the planet.
We got
Boom.
that from the next planet over? Like, how far away is that?
Pretty far.
That probably happened millions of years ago. At
Would
this
have had
point.
to,
It
yeah.
did, and it's all in this textbook.
Wow.
Yes. And I believe it because it's in the book. So, let's just accept it as what happened in our history
Okay.
and
So-
use that to form our beliefs.
So don't yell comet when we're looking through the telescope here at the telescope factory.
Okay.
That's the key thing.
The telescope factory. God, how did we get stuck here?
Well, I've been asked to come up here and say a few words at this joyous occasion, celebrating the union of yourself and your lovely wife. And I'd like to start by apologizing. I didn't know that my fellow basketball player and longtime rival would be
No.
also invited to the wedding. And when someone jokingly, instead of a bouquet, threw a basketball at us, we got out of hand
Well, I
and
mean, it's a
started wrestling
basketball.
for it. And fortunately, your lovely wife passed away, which now we're, just a quick change. We converted this to a funeral.
The church does have actually a beautiful hardwood here.
Yeah, very, very basketball.
Very
court-like.
conducive to, basketball play.
So I guess I'd like to pivot to
Nice.
making my wedding speech to She Will Be Missed.
Yes.
I know you were only
Yes.
married to her for a few minutes, but she seemed like she was
Seemed nice.
seemed nice, good bride. And again, we apologize for our behavior. We just, someone threw us a basketball,
Yeah.
kind of all bets are off.
If I
you
had
know?
one criticism, it would be who threw the basketball. Like,
Yeah.
what was the point of
Who
that?
keeps doing these
Why
things?
does this happen?
It was me.
Oh.
Because my bride-to-be and I's first time for dating, first date, was at a basketball court.
Oh.
And-
Oh, yeah. Were you on the kissogram that time where we killed that dog?
yes.
No,
Wow.
That was them.
Wow, I remember that.
Oh, you guys ended
Remember
up
that
getting
day.
married, huh?
Well, not quite.
Well, yeah.
Well, for a couple minutes,
Yeah.
at least. You said your vows, so that will probably haunt you for
I guess I got
however long it'll haunt you for.
probably forever.
Oh,
I
forever
think.
you think, maybe? Okay. Well, yeah.
I mean, you gotta. I hesitate to even say it, but I mean, you are married. This is your wedding night.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going anywhere.
Get out now. Get out.
Yeah, that felt wrong. As it was going on.
Okay. I think I'm ready to accept it. I am Popeye. I am Popeye, and I'm going to live like Popeye from now on. Okay, it's nothing but spinach, Nothing but sailing. Nothing but flexing my arms.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Okay.
Pipe, smoking a pipe.
Smoking a pipe.
Yeah.
Curling up my face real tight.
Speaking you know,
I'm,
in two voices, gibberish. You
Yeah, I
leave
guess.
that part away.
I'm transitioning into
Baby
the
steps,
gibberish.
baby
It's
steps,
tough.
baby
It's
steps,
tough.
Baby steps.
The voices, you leave it for last.
Yeah.
It's just embody it.
Embody it exactly,
Yeah.
right?
Right. I get it.
You get all short and squat.
Yeah.
Pick fights with people.
Really exercise those front arms.
Wow.
Just get the grip going.
All right.
All right. Well, I mean, we wish you luck
Yeah.
in your endeavor.
Yeah.
Brought you this case of spinach.
Yeah,
Okay.
Can just like you
Should
requested.
probably get started on eating that, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you only really need it when it's the superhuman strength part.
No, I should get used to it before I need
Yeah,
it.
you probably want to get used
absolutely,
to the
right?
taste. It's canned spinach.
Oh
How-
my
how is
goodness!
that? That looks really quite slimy, actually.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it's not good.
I mean, it's not quite a liquid. You know what it looks like?
Ugh.
It looks like sag paneer, but not appetizing.
It does not smell good.
I don't know what that is.
No.
A little bit of like loose leaf spinach on a sandwich is nice.
Yeah. Fresh spinach.
I was
Yeah,
led to believe
baby
something like
spinach.
this. The canned sort of variety seemed to be the.
Yeah, well, that's what Popeye used to eat. It's kind of just one like lumpy, slimy clump. Yeah. Oh, putting it all in, huh?
You think about it, baby spinach is kind of the veal of spinach.
Yeah, it's pretty cruel.
It's
Well,
kind of
it's not
came
like
all
they-
as one lump. I
Yeah.
wasn't really able to eat it all.
Okay, so well, do you feel any different?
I feel kind of sick to my stomach. I guess. Do you think
Or
that's the
maybe
start
that's
of
where
it?
it starts. Maybe it like comes from there and then goes into your arms.
Be a precursor, yeah, to the superhuman strength.
Well, I don't know. You want to give me a try? Give me a punch. Give me a punch where you twist your arm.
Yeah,
and
I'll
then
try
have
that
it
first.
Spiral.
Let me try that first.
Oh.
Oh wow, that's a lot of cracking.
That seemed to be more cracking than I was expecting for that one.
But you were strong enough to break your own arm.
You should check your dating app and see how many women named olive oil you've matched with.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, my face ID isn't working because my face is all scrunched up now.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really hard to get
Wow,
into my
it's hard
phone.
to be Popeye.
Oh man.
So, sailor seeks woman with no curves whatsoever. Is that
Yeah,
what you-
totally straight.
Yeah.
Totally straight woman with no
well,
curves.
hold on. If you say totally straight, they might think that that's like meant ironically, you know? Like
Oh,
you're
I
saying
see.
you're totally straight.
No,
like,
I meant
yeah,
like
I'm totally straight.
I want her bones and body to be totally
Yeah,
straight.
yeah,
is
yeah.
what
okay.
I'm looking
No
for
curves
here.
to her at all.
Just might be inviting the opposite.
Arms, perhaps spaghetti. Exoskeleton? Question mark.
You're getting a lot of Big Ethel lookalikes too. I mean that
It's close.
more of it. It's close enough. I think at this point,
Yeah.
start there.
Yeah.
That's spaghetti. That's spaghetti. I wish it was spaghetti. That spinach is really gonna have to come up here soon.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
You should get going on your feud too.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
This known nemesis Bluto.
Find the biggest, toughest looking sailor you can.
I'll just
and
smash my broken arm against him.
Start that fight. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, this seems like it'll work out. Okay.
It's a hard
will.
life being Popeye.
Thank you for watching the Good Improv Show.
Yes, absolutely. I won't speak for them, but I'm very grateful that you choose to watch us because you do have a lot of options. And
They do?
They do.
Don't tell
do.
them about the other options.
Yeah,
And it-
Don't mention the other options.
only thing on YouTube. Pay no attention to this man.
It truly means a lot if you've made it to this portion of
Yes,
the show,
Yes.
because then you've stuck with us the whole way. So thank you very much for that.
Or you've had some sort of attack.
And you
and
can't shut it
Can't
off.
shut it off. In
Yeah.
which case, comment down below and we'll call in a doctor.
Wow, somebody may be like dying to this.
Yeah.
Hi.
This is the last thing they will see. Sorry.
Kill the camera.
Have a nice day.